Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sandeep Gaute. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel English Guru for All. Dear students, in this video lesson, I'll discuss the most important topic from business communication or communication skills, and the title of the topic is presentation skills. So here we are going to discuss different aspects related to presentation skills. So let us start with the topic. This is one of the elements of soft skills. After this video sessions, after watching this video, you will be able to define the term presentation. What is the meaning of presentation? Then you will be able to identify various types of presentation. What are the different types of presentation? You will be able to know. You will be able to study various aspects of structuring presentation, how to structure the presentation, how to make the outline of the presentation or planning of the presentation. And you will be able to identify the things to be used in the presentation. What are the different things you need to use in the presentation. Then you will be able to state meaning of oral presentation. What is the meaning of oral presentation? And you will be able to list the techniques to reduce the fear of oral presentation. So we are going to discuss all these things in this particular video. So let us start with the first one. Now you can see this particular diagram on the screen. What is given there? Elements of soft skills, and certain elements are given there. Number one is this: grooming, manners and etiquettes. Then effective speaking, effective listening, interview skills, group discussion, and last one is presentation skills. Already I made separate videos on grooming, manners and etiquettes, effective speaking, effective listening, interview skills and group discussion. You can see the links of all these videos in the description box. I request everyone to go to the description box. And this particular one is filled, this particular box is filled with yellow color, and what is their presentation skills. And this topic, we are going to discuss this particular topic in this video. Now, meaning of presentation skills. What is the meaning of presentation? And why do we need to make presentation? This is also important. We are going to see that. Presentation means a talk giving information about a product, a subject or an idea. This is nothing but a talk, but about what? This is providing information. This is providing information about a product. It may be a product, it may be a subject, particular subject, or it may be any idea. So you can take the example of product there. You can take the example of subject. For example, subject is corruption. So you can make the presentation on that also. This is possible. I am giving just one example. It can be used to present reports. You need to present reports also. There may be formal reports, proposals also, policy statements, academic topics also. So students as well as other people need to make the presentations. They need to present the topic, the product, information about the product, or information about a subject, or even about an idea. Now it is essential skill. This skill is very much important. This is the presentation skill is very much important to be developed for the sake of transferring the information properly. Students, employees, then workers, managers, scientists, researchers, sales and marketing executives and administrators need to give presentations. The names of the names of the persons are given over here. Certain categories are given. Students need to make the presentation. They need to give the presentation of their proposals, reports, even their projects. They made whatever projects they are going to make, they have to give the presentation. Then employees also, workers are going to give the presentations, managers, scientists, even researchers. So all these are the people, they need to make the presentation. So on this particular screen, now you can see what is the meaning of presentation, and what are the ingredients of or what are the contents, better to say, what are the contents of presentation. So let us start with the next topic, subtopic, kinds of presentation skills. What are the different kinds of presentation? So to inform your audience, presentation can be prepared for what? To inform, to give some kind of information to the receivers. Even to educate your audience, presentation can be made to educate your audience. The first one is giving information only, transferring information. Second one is giving some kind of education, educating your audience. Then to persuade or convince your audience. So to persuade, you need to convince your audience. For that purpose, you can make the presentation. To solve challenges, yes, this is possible also. So presentation can be made, and you can inspire to inspire your audience. So these are certain types of presentation skills. So here, better to say presentations instead of presentation skills, better to say presentations. Such presentations can be made. Presentations for what? To inform your audience, presentation to educate your audience, presentation to persuade and convince your audience, presentation to solve challenges, and presentation to inspire your audience. So in detail you can collect the information related to this one, and it is very useful. At least in this video you can understand what are the different kinds of presentations. Now the next one, structuring of presentation. How to structure, how to plan, how to make the outline of the presentation. Structure is important because a well organized presentation creates an impression on the audience. So you need to structure it, you need to make the outline, you need to make the plan of this particular presentation or any kind of presentation. So what are the different points? Purpose. What is the purpose? What is the aim of your presentation? Why are you going to make the presentation? What is the reason? So you need to identify the purpose of that. Then you need to what is needed there? Audience pre-assessment is very much important. Who are your audiences, target audience? Who is the you can say what, from which sector are your audiences, or you can say the spectators also. Then opening your presentation. How to open, how to initiate your presentation. Then body of presentation, main content, and closing your presentation. All these are the points you need to consider while structuring your presentation. I'm going to explain a little bit more. Purpose means what? Aim or objective of making presentation. Second one is what? Audience pre-assessment. You need to understand who are your audiences. So it will help you to make the use of language, to make the use of other tools in your presentation. It will clear your idea in what fashion, in what manner you need to give the presentation. Then how to start your presentation. So different ways are there. Actually presentation needs creativity. It needs what? Creativity. So creativity is very much important in a presentation. You need to understand. You are free to use the things, but you need to understand the context, in which context you are making the presentation, and purpose also. According to context, you need to understand your audience also. Then you need to open in that way. You need to understand, you need to structure the body of presentation, main contents of the presentation, and how to close your presentation. So all these are very important points related to structuring of presentation. Dear students, I am trying to clear the concept of presentation skills. So what does it mean, and what are the different important aspects of presentation skills? So we discussed structuring of presentation. Now the next one, what can be used in the presentation for enhancing its effectiveness? How to enhance the effectiveness of your presentation? So you can use audio visual aids. Yes, it is possible. You can use the LCD projector. I have given certain details here. PowerPoint slides can be used. Right now I am using PowerPoint presentation. Then Excel or Word can be used, LCD projector can be used, smart board can be used, other essential electronic gadgets can be used, and they can be supportive. So what type of audio visual aids are needed? Are they really needed? You need to ask the question. According to your purpose, you have to add these things. All the time you cannot say only PowerPoint presentation can be done, but it is in certain cases it can be done. So PowerPoint presentation, then you need to understand what type of presentation PPTs you need to prepare. So academic, and for academic purpose you need to make the PPTs in simple way. So there should not be any kind of distraction because of animation. So simplicity should be there. So in this manner you can select particular gadget, you can select audio visual aids, you can select PPT presentation, Excel or Word, LCD projector, smart boards, even smartphones can be used in your presentation and other electronic gadgets. So the smartphones can be there, other devices can be used there also, calculator can be used, you may say, even so many things are there to use in your presentation. So in this way we discussed what can be used in the presentation for enhancing its effectiveness. Now the next point or subpoint, oral presentation. This is the most important presentation, that is why I included this particular in this particular video lesson, that is presentation skills. And here what is the meaning of oral presentation? Without using any audio visual aids, without using anything, you need to give the oral presentation. So know your audience first, then plan your presentation, deliver your presentation, and the most important thing, you need to think about your voice, tone and pitch. What type of tone you need, what type of pitch you need, means what, increasing, then neutral, then rising, falling, different tones are there. Then use of body language is very much important in oral presentation. Suppose you are delivering the presentation to your workers and that is in the oral form, you need to use proper body language. Excessive use of body language should not be there. If you are using excessive use of body language, then it may be an obstacle in the presentation. Non-verbal cues or signals, you have to use non-verbal cues, non-verbal signals. If you are demanding, if you are asking, if you need to have feedback from your audience, in that case you need to use some kind of signals. Then effective use of notes you can do there. So all these are the important points for oral presentation. Dear students, all these are the points you need to make sure of this one. What is important? And if you know your audience, you can make oral presentation properly, you can use the words accordingly, you can use the word, what I mean to say, according to your audience you need to choose what language. So you can plan your presentation, you can structure your presentation according to that, and you can deliver in that fashion. So you can keep your tone, pitch and voice according to that. Body language can be used in proper way there. Non-verbal communication can be used, non-verbal signals can be used in your presentation. Oral presentation means spoken presentation, better to say. So we are talking about over here oral presentation. Now how to reduce the fear of oral presentation, how to reduce the phobia of oral presentation. Many students, many people have some kind of fear of oral presentation, but what are the different strategies, what are the certain strategies are given here. Organize means what, focus on your presentation, you need to organize your presentation properly. Visualize, mental rehearse a perfect presentation with questions and answers. So you can visualize, mental rehearsal can be done for a perfect presentation. Practice is very much important for presentation skills. Practice standing up out loud using visual aids, often feedback from others, so practice can be done before giving the final presentation. Breathe, sit up or stand erect, not relaxed. Inhale deeply a number of times and then start. So it will make you relax. Focus on relaxing. So you can convey, you can deliver your message properly or in proper way. Then release tension. Try isometric exercises. It is possible. Tighten and release your muscles. Start with the toes and end with fist. It is also possible. So release your tension if you are tension of your presentation. Yes, it may be possible at initial stage, but later on if you are going to practice, definitely easily you can give the presentation. Then move, flex your muscles, don't lock. Use a cordless microphone if possible. Cordless. So no need to hold your mic, easily you can speak, and you can use open body language. Then eye contact with the audience, this is very much important. Think one on one, connect with the audience and make yourself what is given there personable. Use the feedback and energy you receive from your audience. So feedback is very much important, and maintaining eye contact is very much important. It will show whether you are confident or not. So all these are various strategies to reduce the fear of oral presentation. Dear students, in this video I try to clarify certain aspects related to presentation skills, and I also focus on oral presentation, how to reduce the fear of oral presentation. So in this way you are now able to define the term presentation. What is the meaning of presentation, you know now. Then you are able to identify various types of presentations. Then you know various aspects of structuring presentation, how to plan your presentation. Then you are able to identify the things to be used in the presentation, what is to use. Then you are able to state meaning of oral presentation, what is the meaning of oral presentation, and different techniques to reduce the fear of oral presentation. The word oral should be here. So in this way, oral means spoken. So in this way you are able to know, at least you are able to know the term presentation, types, structuring presentation, and other aspects related to presentation skills. Hope you are well aware of presentation skills. This is one of the elements of soft skills, and I'm so much thankful to everyone because you attended this session. I request everyone to subscribe the channel, like and share the video, and also press the bell icon to get the notifications of the latest videos. Thank you so much.